What if the key to mastering your emotions, actions, and destiny is self-control? In a world full of distractions and temptations, self-control is the true superpower that drives success. It's not about being perfect, it's about staying focused, making intentional choices, and taking charge of your reactions. In The Power of Self-Control, Mastering Your Emotions, Actions, and Destiny, learn how to overcome impulsive decisions, build discipline, and take control of your life. Master yourself, and you can master anything. Chapter 1. What is self-control and why does it matter? Self-control is the ability to manage your thoughts, emotions, and actions, even when faced with temptations or challenges. It's about staying in control of your decisions instead of letting impulses or outside influences dictate your life. Imagine being able to pause before reacting to a stressful situation or sticking to a goal even when distractions try to pull you away. That's self-control in action. It's your internal strength guiding you toward what truly matters. But why does self-control matter so much? Because it's the foundation for almost every kind of success. Whether you want to build healthier habits, excel in your career, improve your relationships, or achieve long-term goals, self-control is the key. Without it, even the best plans can fall apart. It helps you resist the urge to quit when things get tough, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and make choices that align with your bigger picture. In short, self-control empowers you to take charge of your life instead of being at the mercy of fleeting emotions or distractions. One of the greatest benefits of self-control is how it improves your relationships with others and yourself. When you can manage your reactions, you're less likely to lash out in anger or frustration. This creates stronger bonds and builds trust with the people around you. At the same time, self-control helps you stay aligned with your values, boosting your self-respect and confidence. The more you practice self-control, the more you realize that you are capable of achieving incredible things. And that's a lesson worth learning. Chapter 2. The Link Between Emotions and Actions. Emotions and actions are deeply connected, often influencing each other in ways we don't even realize. When you feel angry, frustrated, or overwhelmed, it's easy to act impulsively, saying or doing things you might later regret. On the other hand, positive emotions like excitement or gratitude can inspire actions that lead to growth and success. Understanding this link is crucial because emotions are often the hidden drivers behind the choices you make, for better or worse. When emotions take over, they can cloud your judgment and steer you away from your goals. For example, stress might tempt you to abandon a long-term plan for immediate comfort, or fear may stop you from taking a risk that could change your life. This is why self-awareness is so important. By recognizing the emotions behind your actions, you can pause, assess the situation, and make a deliberate choice instead of reacting impulsively. The good news is that you can train yourself to control this connection between emotions and actions. Instead of letting your feelings dictate your behavior, you can use them as signals to guide your decisions. For example, frustration can motivate you to find a better solution, and fear can push you to prepare more thoroughly. By learning to channel your emotions into productive actions, you turn them from obstacles into powerful tools for growth. Mastering the link between emotions and actions gives you the ability to respond rather than react. This shift can transform your life, helping you maintain focus, make wiser decisions, and stay true to your goals, even when emotions run high. Once you understand that your actions don't have to be controlled by your feelings, you unlock a level of freedom and power that sets you apart from those who are ruled by their impulses. Chapter 3. Overcoming Impulses and Temptations. Impulses and temptations are a natural part of life, but learning to overcome them is the key to building self-control and achieving your long-term goals. Impulses often arise from our brain's desire for immediate gratification, whether it's indulging in unhealthy habits, procrastinating, or avoiding uncomfortable tasks. While these urges can feel powerful in the moment, they often derail progress and lead to regret later. The good news is that overcoming them is a skill you can develop. The first step to defeating impulses is awareness. Recognize the triggers that cause you to act impulsively. Is it boredom, stress, or a need for instant pleasure? Once you identify the source, it becomes easier to pause and make a conscious choice instead of giving in. For example, if stress makes you crave junk food, acknowledging the link allows you to choose a healthier coping mechanism, like exercise or deep breathing, instead of reaching for snacks. Another powerful strategy is to create barriers between yourself and temptation. If you know you're tempted to scroll endlessly on your phone, set time limits or move distracting apps off your home screen. If you're prone to impulse spending, leave your credit card at home or create a waiting period before making purchases. These small adjustments create enough distance to allow your logical mind to step in and help you make better decisions. Building self-discipline is also about shifting your focus from short-term desires to long-term benefits. Ask yourself, will this choice bring me closer to the life I want, or will it hold me back? Visualizing the rewards of staying disciplined can motivate you to push through urges and stay committed to your goals. Every time you resist temptation, you strengthen your self-control, making it easier to overcome future challenges. Finally, don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. Overcoming impulses is a process, and setbacks are part of the journey. Instead of letting a single mistake derail you, reflect on what caused it and use the experience as a learning opportunity. With patience and practice, you'll find it easier to resist temptations, build stronger habits, and stay focused on what truly matters. Over time, self-control will feel less like a struggle and more like a natural part of who you are. Chapter 4. Building mental strength for self-control. Mental strength is the foundation of self-control. It's what allows you to stay focused, make intentional choices, and resist the distractions and temptations that try to pull you away from your goals. Just like physical strength, mental strength can be built through consistent practice and small, deliberate actions. When your mind is strong, self-control becomes less of a battle and more of a natural response. The first step in building mental strength is training your focus. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere, and learning to control your attention is critical. Start by practicing mindfulness, spending time in the present moment without letting your thoughts wander. Activities like meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk can help you center your mind. The more you train your focus, the easier it becomes to direct your energy toward meaningful tasks and resist impulsive decisions. Another way to strengthen your mind is by embracing discomfort. Mental strength grows when you face challenges head-on instead of avoiding them. This might mean stepping outside of your comfort zone, pushing through moments of doubt, or tackling tasks you'd rather avoid. Each time you choose discipline over ease, you build the mental resilience needed to maintain self-control, even in difficult situations. Remember, growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in the struggle. Setting clear boundaries for yourself also helps fortify your mental strength. When you define your non-negotiables, whether it's sticking to a schedule, avoiding toxic relationships, or committing to a healthy habit, you reduce the mental energy spent on decision-making. Boundaries act as a protective shield, keeping distractions and temptations at bay, so you can focus on your priorities without constantly debating your choices. Finally, cultivating self-awareness is key to mastering mental strength. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. When you recognize your emotional triggers or patterns of procrastination, you can address them proactively instead of reacting impulsively. Self-awareness allows you to make conscious decisions rather than being controlled by fleeting emotions. Over time, as you build your mental strength, you'll find that self-control becomes second nature, guiding you toward a more disciplined and purposeful life. Chapter 5. The role of habits in mastering actions. Habits are the building blocks of self-control and success. They shape your actions and decisions without requiring constant effort or willpower. By developing positive habits, you create a system that automatically guides you toward your goals. The key is understanding that habits are small, repeated actions that, over time, have a massive impact on your life. The first step to harnessing the power of habits is identifying the ones that align with your goals. For example, if you want to improve your health, a habit like drinking water first thing in the morning or exercising for 30 minutes daily can set the tone for a healthier lifestyle. Habits work because they eliminate the need for decision-making, freeing your mind to focus on more significant challenges. By automating positive actions, you create consistency and reliability in your daily life. Building habits takes time and patience. Start small. Tiny actions are easier to repeat and less overwhelming. For instance, if you want to cultivate a habit of reading, begin with just 5 minutes a day. Gradually increase the duration as the habit becomes ingrained. Remember, it's not about how big the habit is at the start. It's about sticking with it long enough for it to become part of your routine. Consistency is far more powerful than intensity when it comes to habit formation. Breaking bad habits is just as important as building good ones. To overcome harmful habits, replace them with positive alternatives. For instance, if you tend to procrastinate by scrolling through social media, replace that habit with something productive, like organizing your workspace or writing down your priorities. Habits thrive on triggers, so by altering your environment and creating new cues, you can steer yourself toward better actions. Over time, this replacement process makes it easier to stay in control of your behaviors. Ultimately, habits are the secret to mastering your actions because they create momentum. Once positive habits are in place, they reinforce themselves, making it easier to stay disciplined without constant effort. You no longer have to rely on motivation or willpower because your habits carry you forward. By focusing on building habits that serve your goals, you take control of your actions and create a foundation for long-term success and self-discipline. Chapter 6. Using self-control to shape your destiny. Self-control is more than a skill. It's a compass that guides you toward the future you envision. It gives you the power to make choices that align with your long-term goals instead of succumbing to immediate gratification or short-sighted decisions. The ability to harness self-control means you are no longer at the mercy of distractions or external pressures. Instead, you actively shape your path and take ownership of your destiny. Every decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to the life you are building. When you exercise self-control, you're consciously choosing actions that move you closer to your dreams. For example, saying no to an unnecessary purchase, skipping a distracting social media session, or prioritizing your health over fleeting indulgences may seem like small sacrifices in the moment, but they create a ripple effect that leads to significant achievements over time. Self-control ensures that your daily actions reflect the person you want to become. One of the most powerful ways to use self-control to shape your destiny is by setting clear goals. Without a defined vision, it's easy to drift aimlessly, reacting to life rather than proactively building it. Self-control helps you stay focused on those goals, resisting distractions or temptations that threaten to pull you off track. When you have a clear vision and the discipline to pursue it consistently, you develop a sense of purpose and direction that propels you forward, even when challenges arise. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but self-control allows you to respond to them in a constructive way. Instead of giving up or resorting to unhealthy coping mechanisms, you can channel your energy into finding solutions and staying committed to your goals. Self-control doesn't mean avoiding emotions or difficulties. It means managing them in a way that strengthens your resolve rather than weakens it. Overcoming challenges through self-control builds resilience and confidence, reinforcing your ability to shape your future. Self-control also enables you to focus on the long-term consequences of your actions. It helps you prioritize what truly matters, even when the rewards are not immediate. This future-focused mindset prevents you from making impulsive decisions that could derail your progress. For example, choosing to invest in personal development, save money, or work on a challenging project may not provide instant gratification, but these disciplined choices create the foundation for lasting success and fulfillment. By using self-control to make intentional decisions, you align your actions with your values and aspirations. This alignment creates a sense of harmony and authenticity in your life. You no longer feel torn between what you want now and what you want most. Instead, you experience the satisfaction of living in alignment with your goals, knowing that each step you take is leading you closer to the life you desire. Ultimately, self-control empowers you to write your own story. It puts the pen in your hands, allowing you to decide how your life unfolds. Instead of being a passive participant, you become the author of your destiny, creating a life that reflects your highest potential. Self-control is not about restriction, it's about freedom. The freedom to live a life of purpose, intention, and success. When you master self-control, you unlock the ability to shape your destiny and achieve greatness on your own terms. Chapter 7. Handling external pressures with grace. External pressures are an inevitable part of life, from societal expectations to peer pressure and the constant demands of work or family. It can feel like the world is trying to dictate your actions. However, mastering the art of handling external pressures with grace is a cornerstone of self-control. When you respond calmly and deliberately, rather than reacting impulsively, you maintain control over your choices and stay aligned with your goals. The first step to handling external pressures is recognizing their source. Often, we feel overwhelmed because we try to meet everyone's expectations without considering our own priorities. Take a moment to reflect on the pressures in your life. Are they coming from others' opinions, cultural norms, or unrealistic expectations you've set for yourself? By identifying these sources, you can separate what truly matters from what doesn't and focus on what aligns with your values and aspirations. One of the most effective tools for managing external pressures is learning to say no without guilt. Saying no doesn't mean you're being selfish or dismissive. It means you're protecting your energy and staying true to your priorities. When you're clear about your goals, it becomes easier to set boundaries and decline requests or expectations that don't align with them. Gracefully saying no can be as simple as expressing appreciation for the opportunity while explaining that it doesn't fit into your current commitments. Practicing self-awareness is another key to handling external pressures. When you feel pressured, pause and take a deep breath before responding. This moment of reflection allows you to evaluate whether the pressure aligns with your values and long-term goals. Ask yourself, is this something I truly want or need to do? Or am I doing this to please others at the expense of my own well-being? By grounding yourself in self-awareness, you can make decisions that reflect your priorities rather than succumbing to external demands. Grace under pressure also involves managing your emotional reactions. External pressures often come with criticism, judgment, or unrealistic expectations, which can trigger frustration or defensiveness. Instead of reacting emotionally, practice staying calm and composed. Focus on responding thoughtfully, using kindness and assertiveness to communicate your boundaries. This approach not only protects your peace of mind, but also earns respect from others, as it demonstrates confidence and emotional maturity. Building a support system can also help you navigate external pressures. Surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries and encourage your growth. Having supportive friends, mentors, or family members to turn to can provide reassurance and perspective when external pressures feel overwhelming. They can remind you of your goals and help you stay grounded, ensuring you don't lose sight of what truly matters. Another essential skill for handling external pressures is letting go of the need for approval. The desire to please everyone often leads to unnecessary stress and compromises. Understand that it's impossible to meet everyone's expectations, and that's okay. Focus instead on living authentically and making choices that align with your values. By prioritizing self-respect over external validation, you free yourself from the burden of constant approval seeking. Time management plays a crucial role in managing external demands with grace. When you plan your day intentionally, it's easier to allocate time for what truly matters and say no to distractions or unnecessary commitments. A well-structured schedule gives you the confidence to stand firm in your decisions, as you're clear about where your energy needs to be directed. Lastly, remember that handling external pressures with grace is a skill that takes practice. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed or falter in maintaining your boundaries, and that's okay. What matters is your willingness to learn and grow from these experiences. Each time you navigate external pressures with self-control and grace, you strengthen your ability to maintain peace, focus, and alignment with your true self. Through patience and practice, you can master the art of staying composed and resilient, no matter what external challenges come your way. Chapter 8. Sustaining Self-Control. Over time. Self-control is not a one-time effort. It's a skill that must be cultivated and sustained over time. Like any other habit, maintaining self-control requires consistent practice and intentionality. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports discipline and resilience, even when faced with challenges and temptations. Sustaining self-control is what differentiates short bursts of progress from long-term success. The foundation of sustaining self-control lies in self-awareness. Regularly checking in with yourself allows you to understand what triggers you, what motivates you, and where you might be slipping. Self-awareness helps you stay vigilant and adjust your actions before they veer off course. It also keeps you grounded, reminding you of your goals and the reasons you started practicing self-control in the first place. Setting realistic and achievable goals is another key to maintaining self-control. When goals are too ambitious or vague, they can become overwhelming, leading to frustration and loss of focus. Break your larger goals into smaller, actionable steps that you can achieve over time. Celebrating these small wins reinforces your self-control and motivates you to keep going. Building routines is one of the most effective ways to sustain self-control. Routines eliminate the need to make decisions repeatedly, which conserves mental energy and reduces the chances of giving in to distractions or temptations. For example, setting a consistent morning routine can help you start your day with focus and purpose, making it easier to maintain discipline throughout the day. Accountability is another powerful tool for sustaining self-control. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner who can encourage you and keep you on track. Regular check-ins with someone who understands your journey can provide motivation and help you course-correct when needed. Knowing that someone else is invested in your progress adds an extra layer of commitment. Practicing mindfulness is essential for maintaining self-control over time. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and it's easy to react impulsively in the heat of the moment. Mindfulness teaches you to pause, reflect, and respond intentionally rather than reactively. This practice strengthens your ability to stay calm and focused, even when emotions are high or circumstances are difficult. Sustaining self-control also requires managing your environment effectively. The environments you spend time in have a significant impact on your behavior. Surround yourself with people, spaces, and resources that support your goals. Remove unnecessary temptations and distractions from your environment to make it easier to stay disciplined. A supportive environment acts as a buffer against moments of weakness. Resilience is a critical component of long-term self-control. There will be times when you face setbacks or give in to temptation, and that's part of the journey. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, use them as learning opportunities. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your strategy, and move forward with renewed determination. Resilience allows you to bounce back quickly and stay on track. Physical health plays a vital role in sustaining self-control. Your ability to make disciplined choices is directly linked to your energy levels, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise as part of your daily routine. When your body and mind are in good shape, you're better equipped to resist impulses and stay focused on your goals. Another important aspect of sustaining self-control is staying connected to your why. Remind yourself regularly of the deeper reasons behind your goals. Whether it's achieving a dream, improving your relationships, or becoming the best version of yourself, keeping your why at the forefront of your mind provides a powerful source of motivation. Write it down, visualize it, or create a vision board to keep it tangible. Avoiding burnout is essential for maintaining self-control. Pushing yourself too hard without breaks can lead to exhaustion and loss of motivation. Schedule regular periods of rest and relaxation to recharge your energy and prevent burnout. Self-control is a marathon, not a sprint, and pacing yourself ensures you have the stamina to stay disciplined over the long haul. Adaptability is another key to sustaining self-control. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change. Be willing to adjust your strategies and goals as needed, while staying committed to your overarching vision. Flexibility allows you to navigate obstacles with grace and resilience, ensuring that you stay aligned with your long-term objectives. Practicing gratitude can also enhance your ability to sustain self-control. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you create a mindset of abundance that reduces the desire for instant gratification. Gratitude shifts your perspective and helps you appreciate the progress you've made, reinforcing your commitment to your goals. Visualization is a powerful technique for maintaining self-control. Take a few minutes each day to imagine yourself successfully navigating challenges and achieving your goals. Visualizing success reinforces your belief in your ability to stay disciplined and focused. It also creates a positive mental image that motivates you to take consistent action. Lastly, celebrate your progress along the way. Acknowledging your achievements, no matter how small, reinforces your commitment and boosts your confidence. Each step you take toward your goals is a testament to your self-control and determination. Celebrating these milestones reminds you of how far you've come and encourages you to keep moving forward. Sustaining self-control over time is a journey of growth, resilience, and intentionality. It requires consistent effort, but the rewards are worth it. When you build a life rooted in discipline and purpose, you unlock the ability to achieve your dreams, overcome challenges, and live with confidence. Self-control is not just a skill, It's a way of life that empowers you to create the future you envision. Thank you for listening to The Power of Self-Control, Mastering Your Emotions, Actions, and Destiny. Remember, self-control is not about suppressing who you are. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about making intentional choices, staying disciplined, and focusing on what truly matters to you. As you continue your journey, keep this thought in mind. The path to success starts with mastering yourself. Each small act of self-control brings you closer to your goals, helping you build a life filled with purpose and achievement. You have the power to shape your destiny, so take charge, stay focused, and never stop growing.